Yo, what's happening people? United Central here, back again with another video. I told you man, I don't stop with this content. I'm telling you right now, best United channel. Obviously after probably after United stand. I'm telling you right now, bringing the A1 content. And what now? You know what it is man. If I'm right here, chilling out on my ones. I was going to do it with Aaron, but I think Aaron's a bit knackered from the United stand game. So recovering to you my bro. But yeah man, I'm just going to get quickly into these questions. And obviously told you man to bring in the questions and you did man, so I'm just gonna go answer them right now for you man. Shout out to the first person, Daz Turner man. My guy goes, do you think Daniel James is a prospect already now? I'm gonna still go for prospect man. I still think he's raw. I still think he needs time to develop, and he needs time to develop in the system more so. From what I've seen of him, man, he's lightning quick, he's direct, he's he's got an ability to interchange on the left, on the right. So for me, you know what I mean, he's a key asset for the team, you know what I mean, he's raw talent, and for me, he's the unknown man. I like that man. I don't like when a player's coming for 40-50 million and there's pressure on him. He's coming for a respectable fee, if you call it 18 million. So there's time to improve, there's no pressure there. So I feel like this is the time for him to really kick on. But we have to give him time, we have to give him patience. A young lad, biggest stage of them all. It's not playing, no disrespect, playing at Limit Stadium under 15,000 people. You played under 75,000 people every single game. So it's big pressure. So for me, still a prospect for now. Next one goes to Ollie's era. Shout out to you, man. How many signings do you think we'll make? No, sorry. How many more signings will we make? Two? Question mark. Maguire and Fernandez. You know what, man? It's looking that way, man. Absolutely looking that way right now. Maguire, I'm hearing he wants to leave. I see it on Sky Sports News now. But like I told you, man, I never ever get sources from Sky Sports News, man. So for me, Maguire looks just about done deal. Apparently, looks Donkey's going the other way. Brighton for 45 million. This is absolute. That's what I told you, man. British teams are ridiculous at trying to work out a deal. Every person now is going for hefty money, so they're saying, you know what, Lewis Donk's worth 45 million. Do you want him, yes or no? If you don't want him, we'll keep him. But then if you don't get him, you're going to be short in the centre back options, and you need to go for trophies, and you need to go for that kind of stuff. So for me, do you know what, man? 45 million is going for to Leicester. We're getting it for 80. Sounds about right, man. For me, I've had enough of talking about how much they cost, that. Listen, get the deal over the line. We're the fans at the end of the day. We come to see the game. We come there every single game, watch the players, the best players at Man United. We don't come there because, oh, you know, this kind of players can. But you know what? We can't really get him because it costs 50 million. Listen, the board are there, the Glazers are there to inject money into the side, which you haven't done. They've done it through commercial avenues or whatnot to inject into the team. They haven't done it out of their own pocket. So for me, get that done right now. But is Edward competent to do it? Is he competent to get this deal over the line? Harry Maguire looks a done deal so far. But Bruno Fernandes, listen, I don't even know where this guy is, man. Apparently it's still in pre-season, Sporting Lisbon, something's going on around there. But what is going on with his signing? Seriously. Yo, I don't even know, man. Like, I have no idea if this is gonna go over the line, if this is gonna go, you know, over the signings. But for me, we've got to get this done right now. Has to be certain to get this done. And if this doesn't happen right now, then you know what, we're screwed, man. Because we need a person who can play in between the lines, can play in the pockets, can sort out a few deals. So for me, we've got to get this done. Next question from Third Mohammed. Should we sign Shaw Longstaff or give McTominay and James Garner a try? Yo, man. How on earth have you put them three guys in the same sentence and you're talking about Man United midfielders, man? No disrespect to all three of them, yeah? James Garner, I want to see if he can produce here. But how are you talking about Longstaff, McTominay, James Garner to play in the centre midfield of Manchester United? Yes, it's not about wholesale stellar names, and it's not about, you know, the De Bruynes and them kind of stellar midfielders, but come on, man. Shaw Longstaff, you know my opinion of him. 50 million as well. Are you crazy, man? Are you absolutely out of your mind? I'm no way paying 50 million. Well, Man United should no way in hell pay 50 million for Longstaff. For me, McTominay is decent squad player. Garner, still yet to be seen his talent, but the talent's there. So should we sign Longstaff? No. Should we sign him if we had Ndidi, Aparte, and then you get Longstaff, by all means. Good squad player, can merge into the side, 21, build him up, fair enough. But United should not have attempted to buy a first choice midfielder. That first direct signing of Shaw Longstaff for 50 million, absolute crazy. Next question from Sparks352. Do you think Martial, Luke Shaw and Fred have to step up this season or risk being replaced? Good question, man. Martial, you know my thoughts on him. He's got the talent, but has he got the hunger? Luke Shaw, for me, still not good enough. I don't know, man. I still believe that Man United should get a new left back, or should at least have one that competing for him. I've seen him in games where, you know, the attacking ability for me is still not there. The defensive capabilities are still not there. Fred, big season for him. Absolutely massive season for him. You know what I mean? He's come back from another league. You know what I mean? He's come back from a Ukrainian league where the build-up play is not as quick as the Premier League. You know what I mean? You haven't got a player from Newcastle hogging you down. You haven't got a team, you know, in the lower leagues hogging you down and trying to clip your heels, man. This is the bread and butter, man. This is where players come at you and say, listen, do you want it now? Do you want it? Seriously, I'm going to come in and I'm going to get a 50-50. You know what I mean? Whereas other teams, I feel like in other leagues, there's a certain element of respect there. There's a certain element of, you know what, that's Messi on the ball, that's Rakitic on the ball. I'll step away from that. I'll probably go get a McTominay and go tackle him. You know what I mean? I won't go to like a Messi. I'll let him have the ball and give him respect and time on the ball. And then if they do the damage, they do the damage. But for me, them three got to be a big season for them. Martial in particular, for me, has to step up now. You're 23, 24 now. You're not a kid anymore. Step up now and show your worth. Show your worth, but all he's got to play with the right position, the right style, and the right kind of area. That's the only way you're going to see the best of Martial. If you just play a system where he's hardly touching the ball, he's not really in the play, he's not, you know, running in between the lines, you know what I mean? You're not going to see the best of Martial. Play him through the middle, because I've seen him on the wing and I don't like him on the wing. Play him through the middle and let's see what he can do. Give him the running games, 10, 15 games, let him have that number 9 spot and let's see what he can do. Because I don't want, Timberlake boots up front. Rashford, for me, still needs to improve, so why not give him a chance? MH, my guy, Martial, Rashford, Alex Sanchez, forward. Who would you go for basically in the forward positions? For me, I'd go for Martial just because of his clinicalness. Alexis Sanchez, I don't know, man. He scored 3 goals for Man United all his career. Been here, what, 2 seasons now? I don't know, man. For me, Alex Sanchez is just like Marmite, man. You either hate him or you love him, man. Rashford, is he clinical enough? We're getting to that season now where he signed a deal, 200k a week, yeah? Listen, prove your worth now. You know what I mean? You're on the money now. You've been you're a regular starting player now. Go prove yourself now. There's no more messing around. You're 21. You're a young player. Listen, this is a time to show the world and Man United in particular why they put faith in you. Go show them out there. Go back 20 goals next season. Go. You know what I mean? And go prove your worth. Prove you're from your local lad that's made it to Man United. You know what I mean? You've made it from Fletcher Moss, from Windsor, and you've made it to Manchester United. Go show them that. You know what I mean? There's no point messing around with all this. You know what I mean? Just dilly-dally around. Listen, mate, go show it, mate. Next question is from Dead Woodward. It always makes fun laugh when I hear that, man. Do you think we have to sell before we buy? It seems Lukaku has to go before we get Maguire. Nah, mate, that is not the policy at Man United. We need to go buy these players now because end of the day we're gonna get stuck. We're gonna get stuck in a loophole where, you know, Lukaku, Pogba's left, and then we're struggling to make ends meet. We're struggling to get a long staff because Newcastle said, you know what, you're desperate now, paying 50 million or you're not getting him, and then we'll end up paying for it. You know what I mean? So we need to get our signings done. We should have been done before the pre-season, man. This is a joke, man. We should have got this signings in before the pre-season, before we had any trouble here. But what we're doing again, man, we're messing around, just dilly-dallying around and not getting the signings done and not proving what we are, man. We need to be going in there and signing these players, man. You know what I mean? We're Man United Football Club. I keep saying this is my punchline. I told you, man. We're Man United Football Club. We should be in there end of May getting the deal sorted. So we say, listen, we want you before pre-season. If you're not here, yeah, then you're not worth United. We're gonna go get another player. So this is your only chance, and you're gonna come, yes or no. And if he doesn't want to come, bye bye. Go get another target. So that's what we're not doing. We're not showing how we are and how we get business done. But then again, we've got a set of clowns in that on above us, man. We've got Edward, who's a clown, man. You know what I mean? Doesn't know any footballing knowledge on how to get the deals done. It's a joke, man. What do you think about United going for young talent instead of big mega stars in transfer window? This is from Statman Doug. It's a new approach. It's a different approach. For me, I don't know, but I'm still not buying into this youth. Yes, you got youth, but you need to embed them in ready-made. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a mixture of two. For me, it's all about the balance. For me, you go throw them youngsters in, the mentality will drop by December. But if you go put in a mixture of, you know, Pogba's and the Bruno Fernandez's and the, you know what I mean, the Harry Maguire's in there with a mixture of, you know, Gomez and younger players, then you get a real genuine class team there. That there is a team what you want: hunger, desire, passion, commitment. You've got it all in there. You've got the mix in there. So for me, I don't buy into that argument. I want United to go for a mixture of balance. Next question from Dalia Kashan. If United won't buy a centre defensive mid this summer, who would you want to see playing that role from our current squad? I don't know, man. Do we have a sitting midfield? We've got Lamppost who's absolutely gone. I watched him in a game against Perth. Slow, pedestrian, sideways, man. I don't want to be seeing that, man. I want a player who's going to risk, who's going to get the ball, and by the scruff of the neck, is going to move. I don't want a player who's going to sit there and just play side to side, man. And I just think, you know what? That's not my ball anymore. Give it over to him. Nah, man. We want a player who's going to wear the badge and is going to run from the other side of the box and go in the attacking half and say to themselves, listen, I'm worth this ball and I'm worth risking myself and losing my positioning to go and attack the ball and go risk take, man. That's what we've lacked. Matic is not a risk taker. He's a player, son, who gets the ball, plays it safe and says, listen, that's not my job anymore now. I've done that. I'll go get the holes where it needs to be covered. And he doesn't even do that. So the one natural I can think of is McTominay, and it's, you know what I mean, it's relying on McTominay, man. It's a bit of a sad statement of affairs, man. And next question is from Modern Fan. SA, shout out to you. What should be our minimum expectations be this season? Top 4, absolutely. Minimum top 4. If it's anything else other than that, then we're screwed, man. Do you think Maguire is a late desperation buy? That's from Jaded. You can say that, but that's what we are right now. We are a desperate club, desperate measures, desperate times, because where do we need to be? We need to get to the top. And have we got the time now? I don't think so. And what can we do? We've got the money there. That's the only good thing about United. We've got the money there, and it's there. It's loaded with cash. The commercial avenues and all that sort of stuff is there. But have you got the players? And have you got the nous? Have you got the you know, the footballing knowledge around you? The board, transfer committee, football directors. Have you got them to say, listen, this and that player is worth coming to United? But you know what I mean? United have had Bain, they've had Lindelof. We failed, man. We've actually failed, man. United centre-back problems should not be the problem by United. That should be already sorted. You should always sort out. A big club always sorts out, you know, the centre attacking midfielders, the wingers they need. Not centre-backs, man. Centre-backs should be already done. For the next 3-4 years, you should have bought Bain and Lindelof and said, listen, this is going to be our centre-back partnership for the next 4 or 5 years. And what's happened, man? You know what I mean? This is a joke, man. Next question from Luke. 4th Ape, do you think Ollie's lack of transfer knowledge is the reason we are limited to just British players? Partly, I think that's a bit too harsh to say that, because end of the day, if he has a system and he has a style of play and he knows what kind of players that can fit into that system, you don't need a Mexican player, or you don't need a foreign player to go do that job. But the problem is whether they are good enough to do that job. That's the difference for me. You go get a Longstaff. Yes, he's good enough to do the job right now, but can he give that key pass? Can he in a tight game? Can he produce at the highest stage? Is he a Kante kind of player? You know what I mean? You can go get there. There's hidden gems out there. Indeed, 40 million. I told you, he's 40 million and he's worth it. And he's absolutely for me right now ready-made. And he's only like 21, 22. Why not get him? So I think it's a bit harsh that you say that it's a lack of knowledge, but then again, that's what the manager, he says what he wants. It's up to the board and the football director to say, listen, he don't fit your style of play. He's not that kind of player you think he is. So it's one of them. Is Luke Shaw good enough for me? No. Is he good enough right now for United? Yes. Can you see Bruno Fernandes? That's from Paul Drunkard, by the way. Thanks for your question. Paul Monaghan, thanks for your question. Can you see Bruno Fernandes deal wrapping up anytime soon? Nope. Absolutely no, man. It's just ridiculous how Bruno Fernandes is still not done, and we've been talking about it since the end of May. We thought it didn't make the deal done. Before he's gone to the League Cup of Nations, we thought it's done. But what are we doing now? Apparently still staggering on a 50 million deal. Staggering. This is Man United Football Club. Staggering on a deal that the player wants to leave. He's in Europe. It's not as if he's in China. It's not as if he's in the other side of South America. The guy is in Portugal. Get the deal done and get it now. What are Man United waiting for? What are we waiting for? You've got a player who wants to leave and he costs 50 million. He's had a great season last season. He's a centre attacking mid. What we need right now. But United are just still trying to find the cheapest deal they can. They're trying to find a long staff before they can start up with the Fernandes. They're trying to find the cheapest possible deal they can get to suit their needs. How laughable is that? How absolutely laughable is that? It's a disgrace, man. Man United need to get these signings done. We're 3 weeks away from pre-season, yeah, and we still don't know the core squad of the team. We need that core squad of the team ready for the game against Chelsea. We need the centre-back side, we need the midfield side, and we need a top end of striker side. Lukaku wants to leave. Let him go. What are we waiting for? Let the geezer go and let him go. Say bye-bye. You're not good enough here. We'll get Rashford, we'll get Martial to fill in that space. But we need the core squad of the team sorted right now. ASAP. It's getting beyond a joke. So yeah, just going to move over to one question from the Twitter questions. Do you think Greenwood will get a minutes ahead of Sanchez this season? I hope so. What I've seen of him, I absolutely hope so. You know what I mean? The trickery and the guy who's got for 17, it's unbelievable. Moving on to the YouTube questions that I put on YouTube. Next question from Stephen Hampstead. How long should we give as fans to get Ollie? Sorry, how long should we as fans get to Ollie out of the huge hole of deadwood that has dug for 6 years, 3 managers? Because it seems to me that many fans are expecting miracles in one summer. Yeah, it took Pep 2 years and Klopp 3 years. Patience and virtue. Shout out to Stephen Hermson, man. You need to teach me more of that, but I don't know, man. It's one of them for me because I just see how bad we have been for the last 60 years, and I want it to. I don't want us to get to the top, man. But I don't see United being that club where, you know, there's a transition stage, because we've had transition stage for the last 6 years and we've not done it properly. So why does it make me feel like it'll happen this year? So I don't know, man. I'm split on that, man. I like your patience and whatnot, but for me, I don't know if you're United are that kind of club where you can give 3-4 years to a manager. I just don't know, man. Yes, Ange Ferguson was one of a kind, but I don't know. Next question, they're all similar. Do you think we should sign a left back to compete with Shaw? That's from Statman90. 100%. We need some business. I was thinking maybe the guy from Porto. He's a good one. I don't know, I forgot what his name is. If you know his name, please put him in the comment below. Next question from if Lukaku leaves, who do you think we need a replacement, or would you happy with the money we spent on a right winger? That's from Riaz Makumo. Nope, we need a striker, man. But like I said, if we can get Martial and then some wingers, that's fair enough. Excuse me, that's fair enough. But we need strikers. Sorry guys, I'm trying to whiz past this through these questions. How many transfer windows do we need to start competing for top honours? That's from John Martins. I'd say about three solid transfer windows, then we can do it. Next question from Mike M. 200 million wasted. Wan-Bissaka will be the best signing transfer window. I feel Maguire is going to get injured. Alright then. Nice for me, positive, isn't it? Next question from What You Say, my G, from Sam the Man. Shout out to you, man. What are the chances of us getting signed, end up with a midfield match of Longstaff with Tommy next season? Because at this rate is looking like that. Oh man, don't depress me, man. Don't depress me. If that is happening next season, yeah, I might end up giving my season ticket away. Real talk, man. If that is the midfield next year, we are screwed. And I'm being very, very light here. Next question from Monib Adamo. Pablo Sarperia went to PSG for an extremely cheap price. Well, the only player get double-digit assists alongside Messi. How do we let this goal pass us by? You tell me. I don't know, man. I've seen him, you know what, man. I've seen him in La Liga with Sevilla. I'm sure it's Sevilla. Yeah, Sevilla, and he looked decent, man. Good, technically good. Not the quickest, but technically good. I can get in the right spaces. So, but that's United for you. Every single person, every single player slips past them. I'm going to go for one more question. Do you think we should? Next question from Cos Life. Do you think, guys, should keep Pogba even if he wants to leave? 100% yes. Absolutely, categorically yes. Because United won't get a midfielder that is like him, and United won't get a midfielder, or even won't even get a midfielder that is like him. Because of the day, who is out there? You're telling me Savage? You're telling me McTominay? You're telling me Longstaff? You're telling me all this and that? There isn't anyone. You can only replace him if you have 3 or 4 midfielders like that similar player. So you go get Bruno Fernandes, but then you also have to go get a Ndidi and a Partey, or a Ndidi and maybe Longstaff, and then Bruno Fernandes. 3 midfielders to replace Pogba. So you've got 2 holding midfielders, but then you also got the creativity in a Bruno Fernandes. So, but for me, you lose him, and you forget top 4, forget all that stuff, forget everything. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry I couldn't get through all the questions. I try and make it as much as I can, 20 minutes, 22 minutes-ish, so the camera doesn't die out. But I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you agree with some of the stuff I said? Did you disagree? Let me know, guys. All about opinion. I want this interaction with the fans. I try to comment back to you or reply back to you as much as I can possible. Hopefully get another podcast on Thursday with my guys Nuruddin and what am I saying, Saeed? Nuruddin and Aaron, hopefully. And then also United Talk will be out on the United Stand on Thursday. That'll be probably uploaded on a Friday. So we'll film that on a Thursday, upload that on a Friday. So you'll get that content, you know what I'm saying? We'll try delve into what's been happening at Man United, and you know what I mean, just cause more mazza on the team. But yeah, man, hope you like the video. Subscribe to United Central. We're nearly on 5k, guys. It's unbelievable. 1 year ago, nearly about a year ago, I started in August, and I never thought that I'd get 5k subscribers. It's unbelievable. But it's down to you guys. It's down to the guys. You showing love, you know what I mean, support to the thing. So make sure you subscribe. We're nearly at 5k, guys. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please just right there, yeah, subscribe, bro. But yeah, man, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to United Central, and I'm out, guys. Peace.